Hi, I'm Miyuki Matsune, SPU Gymnastics.
Miyuki, now you've got two college meets under your belt here. The last one we just finished at Oregon State in front of a really big crowd, several thousand people. What did you think about last week's meet?
I thought it was really exciting, definitely different than anything I'm used to. At our first home meet in SPU, it wasn't as crowded, and so it was definitely different for me, but I liked the energy, and the noise was definitely energizing for me and the whole team.
Well, your first meet here at SPU here at Brome Pavilion, how nervous were you before your first collegiate meet?
I was pretty nervous. For me, it was definitely different than club because it's definitely more of a team thing, and so I was nervous about, I need to make sure I'm doing what I can do to help the team out.
Great. So last week, your first road meet, were you a little less nervous than your first time out?
I guess it was like a different nervous. The first one was just kind of to get the nerves out. This one was kind of like, okay, we got the first meet out of the way, so now I'm able to, let's see more what I could do.
You mentioned college gymnastics. The team concept is a big deal then in club. How has it been, the process of you working yourself into this team, and how have the upperclassmen embraced the freshmen?
Well, from the very beginning, the upperclassmen has been very welcoming to all of us. I'm really good friends with the whole team, and it was just different for me because in my club gym we didn't really have a big optional team, and in my group that I would train in, it would usually be only 3 to 4 people, whereas here I train with the whole team. We're always together. We do stuff out of the gym together, so it's really nice to have a team supporting me.
Well, you come to SPU with a really big class of freshmen, so you got some other people in the same boat as you. I want to talk about one of those. She competes on the vault. Darian Burns had a 9.80 vault and tied for third at Oregon State. Just talk about Darian's vault and what she's done for the team so far.
Yeah, it was really good. She's been working really hard in the gym, and me and her constantly are helping each other out. She'll come over to me on bars if I'm, having a hard time, and she kind of calms my nerves, and I'll go over to her on floor or any other events to help her out. And right when she landed that vault, she stuck it, and she was really happy about that. So it was really nice to see.
Well, you've been competing 3 events. One that stood out early has been the balance beam, a 9.75 in your first time out, and a 9.7 last week. How have you felt about your performances on the beam?
I felt pretty good right from the start. I try to tell myself to be confident. Beam is my favorite event, and so I love competing it. And so just from the very start, I tell myself to be confident and just trust what I've been doing in practice.
Is that uncommon for beam to be a gymnast's favorite event?
I think so. Every time I usually tell people, they're like, beam, but I really like it, and so yeah.
What is it about the beam you like best?
I think just overall, throughout the years, it's been one of my easiest events. Just, I guess, skill-wise, I feel pretty consistent on a lot of my skills, and so yeah.
Oh, what is it about your abilities that you think are suited to the beam?
Well, I feel like I'm not very of a strength gymnast, so I think the beam fits me, and I tend to be more on the artistic side, so throughout the dance and the skills, I think beam fits me the best.
Great. Well, we certainly shouldn't overlook your floor performances as well. You've so far got a 9.65 and a 9.5, which is great results for your first 2 meets. How have you felt on the floor so far?
It's been a lot of fun. I got a new floor routine, and it's definitely more hyped up, and my team gets into it, and so it was really fun to compete it.
And then on bars at Oregon State, a 9.375, your best so far as a collegian. How did you feel about that?
I was good. I've been having a little bit of trouble on my release, but in practice I've been working on it, and so I was able to catch it at the Oregon State meet. So I'm just going to keep working on making it more consistent.
Great. Well, what has been your biggest challenge now, adjusting not just to college gymnastics, but to college life in general?
Well, overall, I think just not having classes every day. I have Tuesdays and Thursdays where I just have one now, so it's a little bit easier. I have some more time to do some studying, and then I come straight to practice after some of my classes, but overall it hasn't been too hard for me to adjust, and I overall like the college experience I've been having so far.
Great. Tell us, first off, where are you from?
I'm from West Covina, California.
And where is that in relation to something more people would be familiar with?
I usually just say LA. Los Angeles, it's pretty close to there.
A lot of people, I guess, Disneyland's a popular destination for people here. If you were to drive from your home in West Covina to Disneyland, how long would that take you?
From my home to Disneyland?
Yes.
Maybe 45 minutes.
Okay, there we go. And how was the process? What brought you to Seattle Pacific?
Well, I went to a camp that my coach had brought me to, and there was a bunch of college coaches there looking at all the girls, and Coach Carly had saw me and got in contact with my coach, and so after that we were emailing, and I came in for a visit, and I fell in love with Seattle, the coaches, the team was really nice when I first came up, and so that was my deciding factor.
Well, we're so happy you entered here at SPU and anxious to see you this week. Another home meet against Hamlin. It's Friday at 7 o'clock. Your thoughts on competing at Brome Pavilion again?
I'm very excited. It's nice to actually be representing a school, whereas in club it was kind of like my high school friends didn't really know exactly what I was doing. So it's nice to be able to represent SPU, and I'm excited to see everyone there again.
Great. Well, thanks so much for your time. We appreciate it, and good luck this week.
Thank you.